Hello! You've probably seen those cakes that are just loaded up with sweets and all kinds of things, so I came up with an easy design that I am very excited to share. To save a little time here, I'm not showing stacking and crumb coating this cake. However, if you're interested in seeing that, I do have videos devoted to frosting and stacking and crumb coating smooth buttercream cakes. This is my chocolate buttercream recipe, and you can find it on my website at customcakesandcupcakes.com. I'm just spreading it and smoothing it on with my offset spatula, just like with many other buttercream recipes. And once the cake is all completely covered, I'll use my scraper to smooth it out. As I mentioned in many of my videos, I do like to use metal scrapers or smoothers because I can heat these up under hot water or with a torch to help really smooth out the buttercream and give it a nice finish. This might take a few passes to get it smoothed out, and then once it's nice and smooth, I like to level the top edge by using an angled offset spatula to pull the excess buttercream in toward the center and then pull it away. Once I've finished the outer layer, I'm going to pop this into the fridge to chill for at least 30 minutes. I was really excited to try these candy crumbs sprinkles from Sweets and Treats Boutique. They are literally just crushed up candies and they're super cute and taste really good. So I decided they'd be cute as kind of like a birthday confetti border around the bottom of my cake. I'm just using my hand to scoop and press them in and rotating my turntable as I go. And then I'm just going back around with an offset spatula to press in any that fell off and pull up the border a little higher, just like this. You could definitely have a sheet pan or something underneath your cake on top of the turntable if you wanted to avoid sprinkles going everywhere. Here is how it turned out, and this cake will go back in the fridge while I prepare for the next step. I'm going to be using a 4B tip, which is an open star tip, to pipe borders around the top and bottom of the cake, and I'm going to be again using my chocolate buttercream recipe, which we can find on my website at customcakesandcupcakes.com. Buttercream shell borders are always very cute and classic on a birthday cake. I'm going to pipe this right on top of those sprinkles that I pressed in to give a nice contrast. When you're piping shells, the tips I usually give are to squeeze and hold and allow the buttercream to come out and kind of widen for about 3 to 4 seconds, then release completely and pull away. Repeat this over and over till you've gone all the way around the cake, avoiding rocking your hand and piping tip up and down. That can leave the shells looking kind of flat and folded versus round and fluffy like we want. Once I finish the bottom shell border, I'm going to do the exact same border on the top. Hold your hand steady and just squeeze to fill the shell for about 3 to 4 seconds. Release your pressure and then pull away. You can start your next shell just at the tail of the previous shell. And sometimes the very last shell in your border doesn't quite fit in perfectly, so you can just kind of pull the tail under over the first shell. Now again with the chocolate buttercream, I'm going to be preparing a piping bag with this large open star tip. It's a tip 828. And I'm just going to be piping a nice high ice cream style swirl on this cupcake. Start in the center, spiral around, and then continue spiraling around and release at the top once you're happy with how tall the cupcake is. A little more of the matching candy crumb sprinkles on top, and then we'll prepare some toppers. I'm just going to coat this maraschino cherry in Cherry Edible Luxe Glitter Dust, which is a sparkly red, also by Sweets and Treats Boutique. And then I'll be taking this Skyline Blue Edible Luxe Glitter Dust, also by Sweets and Treats Boutique, and just coating this mold to make some little candy bars. I mixed a couple of shades of blue candy melts here to get the color I wanted, melted them together, and then stirred. I wanted more of a medium blue, and I had a light blue and I had a darker blue, so we met in the middle there. I'm pouring this right into those candy bar molds on top of the edible glitter. And then I spent a little time tapping and smoothing and scraping it with the palette knife just like this to get it even. Spilling a little bit in the process, I guess, there too. Allow these to cool and harden. You can pop them in the fridge to freeze up the process or just wait it out at room temperature. Then you can pop them out and you have these little sparkly candy bars. So then we'll add our sparkly cherry and our candy bar right into the cupcake. Taking one of your bags prepared with the chocolate buttercream, squeeze a dot on top of the cake, and that will help secure our cupcake right on top of our cake here. Then we'll surround it with more of the candy crumb sprinkles to match and also give it some color and some crunch. I'd made 6 of those little candy bars, so I decided to attach the rest of them all around the cake. A little dot of buttercream helps those attach. Lastly, I added some tall birthday candles in each of the colors from the candy crumb sprinkle mix, blue, orange, yellow, and red. I like to add birthday candles at different heights. It kind of just creates a little more interest that way. Here's how it turned out after the finishing touches. This is a really nice and easy design that can be done in many different colors, lots of different themes. Thanks so much for watching, and if you'd like more details on piping or other cake decorating techniques, check out these 2 videos I have linked at the end. Thank you.